So I got a box today that made me want to highlight a bunch of my other plushes that I haven't talked about yet. So let's go ahead and look at those. We're talking today about plush hand puppets. Oh yeah, let's go! These came out in 2017 from a company called #Collectibles. Designer toys inspired by the internet. I first saw them on ThinkGeek. They have this little seller's hook to put on like a peg, and inside it has a Super Mario logo, and it says 2017 #Collectibles from Brooklyn, New York. That'll become interesting later. Mario looks a lot like the Cine plushes. It looks as though I could fully remove, well, maybe not, but you can get under the overalls for some reason. You can't take them off, but it's only a little piece of thread here holding it on, so you could get the arms out of the plush, which is interesting. You can also take his hat off. You can see that it's only held on by a few pieces of thread, so the hat will come off. And where would Mario be without Luigi? Oh yeah, let's go. Whoa! Luigi looks a little weirder. I don't know if it's the hat, because they made the same, the hats are made pretty much the same. But yeah, Luigi looks a little bit off for some reason. Like it's too thin in some places and too fat in others. I don't know. Oh no. He's 2017 too. Same company. And it appears that there's several waves of these. This is still the first wave. They also made a Peach puppet. Same kind of deal. None of them have mouths that move, but you can get into the head and move the arms on most of these. Now, some of these don't, and the hair is always a little weird. There's a lot of it, and they're kind of flat. Not sure why that is, but they're good patterns for the most part for plushes. Good detail. I imagine some of these felt pieces, like the little earrings and stuff, may fall off over time, but for the most part, they're well made. Also in this set was Bowser. Now Bowser, apart from looking really weird, especially this upper lip deal, he can't really ever close his mouth. For some reason he has teeth in there. I think they wanted to have it partially open so you could see the teeth, but you can kind of get your hand. You can get your hand in the arms, almost. You can also get it in the mouth. Not exactly easy. I think, well, of course these are made for kids' hands, so I think, you know, my hand might be a little big. But Bowser looks really weird to me. I mean, the shell and everything look okay. The spikes kind of lay flat because there's no stuffing in there to hold them up, so that's kind of a bummer, but overall, the plush looks okay. It's just the face is really weird with the big open mouth, and he just looks a little off to me. Let's see, also in this set, no, I think that was it. I think we're moving on to the next set. So, in the next set, there's a great Yoshi plush. This is 2018, #Collectibles, so it's the same deal. Yoshi! You have Yoshi. It's kind of weird because you can't see the eyes and the mouth. So you're kind of like talking high if you want to see him move his mouth. You can get your fingers into the arms, but the arms are really long. You can't have both. Maybe a master puppeteer could work both of them. I don't know. 2018. It's a surface washable polyester fiber, all new material, made in China. Big surprise. And then nothing new on the hang tag except the year. So let's see some other characters. Toad. Toad's tough to get your fingers into the head to make him move around, but yeah. See, I don't do the Toad modern voice very well, but I can do the Super Mario Brothers Super Show version. Hey Mario, we gotta go save the princess. Come on, Luigi. He had that weird accent. All right, who's next? Let's see. Oh, this crazy guy. This is a weird choice for a puppet because I don't think that Goombas really make a noise. If they do make a noise, it's some kind of weird noise that I forgot about because I don't know. They have been playable characters occasionally, but it is kind of weird. This guy's tag, when I got him, I don't think he ever had a tag on him. I mean, it fell off at some point, but the one I received did not have a tag, but it would go right here. And there's the hook again. And let's see, 2018, so he's still part of this set here. And then in this set, there's also Donkey Kong. And what's interesting about Donkey Kong is you can't get your arms into the, you can't get your fingers into the arms. You can only go straight to straight to the mouth. And yeah, I'm not really great at making gorilla noises, but there's Donkey Kong. He's got a nice tie. He looks a little weird too. He's huge. He's bigger than most of the other ones. Even compared to Bowser, he's much bigger. Not sure why that is, but that's how it is. He was pretty much the same, if I recall, he was the same price as the rest of them, but he is bigger. Also in this set, there was a Piranha plant, and I really wanted the Piranha plant, but for some reason I was trying to get it where it was on sale or something, and I was trying to order a bunch of things, and I think as I was trying to order those things, they went out of stock. So I waited and I waited, hopefully that someone else would have the Piranha plant puppet, and no one ever restocked it. It's really hard to find, but they did come out with a giant version. It's just a pipe, and this is much bigger than the other one. I mean, the Piranha plant was like more on the size of Bowser, I think. This is great though, and these huge leaves are really great too. You can't get your fingers into them if you really wanted to be like Piranha plant or something from Smash Brothers, but still a really great huge plush. This one was like $40. I ended up getting it for cheap somehow. I forgot how. Maybe correspondence with the guys because I really wanted that other one. I don't know. Gigantic Piranha plant puppet, 2018. And these tags have that really nice seal of quality on it. It's like a foil, which is interesting. Did the others have that? The original ones? Yeah, kinda. It's not as nice. It's not like beveled. This is like, you can feel it on there, but this is like printed. A little bit different, but it has that nice foil. Okay, there's only a few more. Let's look at the brand new ones, and these are interesting for a couple reasons. There's a Koopa Troopa, and you can get your hands into the arms, but you can also, it's difficult for me, but you can get into the mouth. I can't do the Koopa Troopa noise. It's really weird. But this one is not hashtag collectibles. It's called Uncute. 2019. So the 2019 ones are different for some reason. They have a little bit different tag in here, but it's the same company because it's Brooklyn, New York. So Uncute Inc. And there's a little bit in here about surface washable, and then all the new materials, and they have some other languages on here. I really like this one. This one looks really good. And then the last one, I was surprised to see Shy Guy. Another odd choice for a puppet because he doesn't really say much, but meow, 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 meow. And I like that noise that they make because it's like when you look at them, that's totally a perfect noise for them to make. It's just, they're weird. But this is another Uncute from 2019. And while this is like loose and held on by a little piece of thread, the belt is actually sewn on at the top all the way around. So you can get underneath the belt a little bit, and then the little belt buckle is glued on, but the mask is sewed together so you can't see what's under the mask in case a plush would reveal it, but can't see it. Yeah. Okay, last two. These are from well, a different series, but they are from the 2018 wave. So obviously the Mario and Luigi and Peach and Bowser sold well enough to necessitate dipping into other series and pretty deep into the Mario series. I mean, to have a Shy Guy plush puppet is interesting. But here's Link. He looks really close to his other plushes. I don't like how flimsy the sword is. Nice shield on the back. I think it's the exact same shield on the other plush. Even though it's not Sine. I mean, it's really similar. So either they stole the pattern from Sine or they're somehow related. I don't know. But there you go. Looks a lot like the other plushes. And then there's Princess Zelda. And I did want to say on Link that his hat is attached with a piece of thread back here. So it's not just flopping around, which I thought was really weird that they'd want to attach it back there. Maybe it's to not cover the shield, but it was a weird choice because it's got this weird bit of fabric. And you can totally take the hat off if you want to rip the threads. Another weird choice. And the belt is, ooh, there's a little bit of thread, but mostly glue that's holding it on. That's a weird choice. In the back it's glue, not thread, that holds it on. So the belt is actually kind of flimsy. You can see on the new one I've already got some bare thread here. Weird. So here is Zelda. She has good detail, but see, this is why I was talking about, because she has all this crazy hair back here, and why they didn't attach it back here so it doesn't flop around. Good detail though. Looks a lot like her other plush, but obviously a different company, so like I said, a little bit different. 2018. This one has a big old $20 price tag on it. These were not cheap. I was kind of expecting them to go down, and they never did. I didn't think they'd be as popular as they were, but they were pretty popular. And there's one more in this set that I have to add an extra video onto. So I'll add a little bit onto here, but it's a Ganondorf plush. And hopefully I'll get one of those. I ordered one in the next couple days, so we'll move on to part 2 in a minute. But I did want to call out, what is the name of that? It's the classicgamesrevisited.com. Sorry, my cat came in. You silly boy. How did you get down here? Yeah, classicgamesrevisited.com, and that has all of the Koopalings plushes. Like a lot of these sold out, like the Ganondorf one sold out. And they have like free shipping on them right now, but I don't know when I'm going to upload this. But they had, like, a lot of people ask me where can I get those Sine Koopalings plushes, and it turns out that this little corner niche thing of the internet, little website, has a lot of them for a good price, like retail price. So if you're missing the Koopalings plushes, pounce on it, because yeah, not often you see those. And it's interesting that, you know, sometimes you have to look in the corners of the internet to find these things. It's really a retro game site, focusing more on the games. But yeah, I found the Koopalings plushes there, so head over there and I'll get to part 2 of the video right now. I got the Ganondorf puppet, and he's huge. he's like bigger than Bowser, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But there you have it. I mean, he's just, he's a big guy. Here he is compared to Mario, and just massive. I don't know why they made him so big, but you know, nice face, nice detail. He has the Uncute tag, 2019. Uncute just launched its website. Actually, its new refaced website. In case you wanted to know, apparently Ganondorf is he's a green body character, which I guess, you know, he's got the green head. I don't know, he's kind of like a dark tone, like a grayish in the games, I guess. I don't know, but they made him green. I'm trying to see the Wind Waker statue. Hold on. No, it's not really, I don't know. It's not really green. But he's green here. What else? He's got like very satiny, like tons of fabric just going on. I don't know, it's just crazy how big he is. And you can kind of get your thumb and finger in there, so you can kind of do this. I don't know, it's a weird plush, but it's pretty cool. I mean, there has never been a Ganondorf. Well, no, I'm wrong. The Ocarina of Time Ganondorf plush. So there has been a Ganondorf plush before, but not this big. It's weird that it's stitched right here. It is. But I guess that's just so it lands on him correctly. I kind of want to know all the history behind all these emblems and stuff he has on him. Just like, that's kind of creepy, and that's kind of creepy, and what's going on. Anyway, that's the last puppet I have. So thanks for watching this video.